In this video, I'll be working through the question you can see on the screen here from the summer 2025 Cambridge A-Level Maths paper 3-2. I'm going to try and show you how to do this question and not just the solution. So you may need to pause and rewatch certain parts of the video. If you're looking for a different question from this paper or a different paper entirely, you should be able to find a playlist in the description below or have a look around on my channel. Okay, let's get into the maths. In question 3, we're dealing with representing inequalities of complex numbers. I think this topic, to learn it properly, is probably one of the hardest topics in the A-level course. But the good news is you don't actually have to learn. We don't go into the harder parts. What we're about to do here is pretty much all you need to know about this section to do the A-level. If you go on to do further, I'm not sure if it's in further maths, or if you go on further in maths, like into college, it will get a lot harder. But for now, we mostly just have to remember what I'm going to go through. I'll try and explain a little extra instead of just doing the answer. I'll take this into two parts, even though we want one drawing at the end. I'll do two different drawings and then combine them. Modulus, the modulus of z. This is a number we don't know yet. Take away another number. What does that look like when it's less than or equal to 2? First thing I want to do is I want to change this to minus and put a bracket in, 3i. Because you have to be careful, we always want a minus here. So even if this was plus, we need to change it to minus something in that case. It didn't matter too much here, but I just wanted to point it out because if the question was slightly different, it would become important. What we have here, the modulus, what it actually tells us is the distance between 2 points. The distance between z and 3i is less than or equal to 2. Let me draw that out. Let's put 3i in first. 3i is 1, 2, 3 is up here. They're saying, I don't know where z is, but the distance from z to 3i is less than 2. So here's 2 away. So it's somewhere inside that, but here's 2 away, here's 2 away, here's 2 away. 2 away turns into a circle. They're saying that z is somewhere in that circle. I probably should have a dotted circle because, oh no, it's less than or equal to, so sorry, it's not a dotted circle. Okay, so it's on that circle or somewhere in it. So I'd shade this whole circle in. That would what this one looks like. They didn't ask for each of them shaded, but I'll do it. If you are finding my videos useful and would like to help the channel out, on top of liking and subscribing, probably the best thing you could do is to tell other people doing the exam about my channel. Maybe you could share this video in a class WhatsApp group. Then if you feel I've really deserved it and you would like to buy me a coffee, you could become a member on YouTube or on Patreon. You should find links to that in the description below. On to the argument. We actually have two things here. The argument is something similar. I need to change this to z minus something. So it's not minus 1 minus 2i I'm looking at. I'm looking at 1 plus 2i. It's minus of that. You need to be careful of that. Let's draw that on in its own diagram. We go to this. What this one is saying is if we draw a line between this point and z, it will have whatever angle, or in this case the angle will be less than this or greater than that. So if I draw 1 plus 2i, I go 1, I go up to, put it here. They're saying if this was equal 90 degrees, well, first thing we do is actually we draw a whole new baseline because this is where our angle goes. It always starts here and goes that way. So let's just start with this one over here. They're saying the angle it makes with z is greater than pi over 4. So we start here, that's pi over 2. Pi over 4 is a 45 degree line. So a solid line in this case. So what this says is it's greater than that. It's somewhere between here and here. Now that's not the only information they gave us. They also told us it's less than or equal to 3 over 4 pi. 3 over 4 pi is here, going up like that. So to be in between these, it's this whole world here. And this goes on forever up there. The final thing we have to do is just combine these. You didn't have to draw them separately. I was just doing that to help teach you. You probably would have drawn this both on one drawing. let me put them both on one new drawing, and I'll be a little careful, like 1, 2, 3. I'll try and draw it as neatly as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. The first one was the circle. It was at this point, and it went between, I guess I need another 1, 2 out here. It went between all of these. So, bad drawing of a circle, but still. I need to be careful because this guy is in fact in there. 1, 2. It is inside that, and it came up at a right angle, a 45-degree angle. So that means it actually went right through this point. It's interesting. And it also went, right through this point here. That would have been at the side of it. So when did both these shades agree? It's this shape in here is the answer to that question. Okay, that's it. There's a lot of marks for that. For just drawing two pictures. You could answer this question so quickly. You just need to remember what all this means. It's probably, I said it's the hardest thing in the exam, but it's probably the easiest thing to get marks for, because it's the same thing comes up. If you just study 8 of these questions, you're going to probably see something very similar and be able to write the answer in just a minute or two. Okay, if you have any follow-up questions or see any mistakes I made, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks for watching and have a great day.